Alright. We're here again. So, fun fact, I thought I submitted extra mode to RGL, but I apparently submitted normal mode. So, we've been playing normal mode, which is cool because I haven't played normal mode. Well, I played normal mode last night, but I haven't ran normal mode in a marathon in a hot minute, so it'll be a good time. I'm a normie? I don't even know what that means. I'll take it. Oh, normal mode, I see what you're saying, yeah. I prefer extra mode, but alright. With that, we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Let me activate my timer. 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Alright, so the story behind Kirby's Dream Land is that once Grimace blew out the candles with his birthday cake, he wished upon world hunger for the entire world, because Grimace is actually the enemy of the world and really just doesn't like people in general. So Kirby has to go and get the food back after Grimace's poor birthday wish. And the reason I can tie that lore together is because the actual lore to Kirby's Dream Land is DDD stole all the food from Dreamland and Kirby has to get it back. That's why you see all the food dropping from the castle at the end. So here we're gonna do a little maneuver in here. So you're gonna see Kirby do like a spit and swallow animation. What this is that's a task spit, or it's what we call a task spit. So you have 8 frames to, I guess, swallow something before it completely leaves Kirby's body. What this does is that it lets you get an instant action on the next thing that you suck in within, I think it's like 5 frames of being close to that sprite. It's useful in some parts of the run. And if you're gonna come at me about the suck and swallow thing, like, it's a Kirby game, alright? That's just how it is. Alright, so we're going to Castle Lolo here. We're gonna dive in. Swallow the microphone as you do. Swallow bombs as you do. So here comes the, I guess, second mini boss, the real mini boss of the game, where we go against Lolo and La 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 for the first time. They have 4 different rungs that they can appear on. In normal mode, they're pretty slow and pretty easy to get to until you crash a block like that. In extra mode, they have Gordos behind them, and in this game, unlike any other Kirby game, Gordos do 3 damage to you. And if you didn't notice that we only have a 6 hit point health bar that we only have to deal with, and we're not getting Kirby killed because we got the inhale glitch. So sometimes if you're not, I don't even know how the glitch gets activated. Like if you're in a certain like stance of the exhale while inhaling something, Kirby can get like locked in an animation that lets you not do anything at all. So if that happens trying to get Kirby kill, you're kind of just, that's all she wrote. So now we have facing against La La La. They take 3 hits each. And my fingers aren't what they used to be, so getting double hits on this fight is actually pretty tough for me nowadays. Yeah, no, soft lock in a normal mode is pretty hard to do. I can do it. I know how to do it, but it is tough to do. Unlike extra mode, where pretty much any stage you can soft lock in, and sometimes by complete accident. So, this is my favorite stage, is Float Islands here. It's a very executional, technical heavy stage. A lot of damage boosting, a lot of knowing where to jump and understanding how Kirby's like mechanics work towards other sprites. So if Kirby already has something in his mouth and you walk over an item, the item is automatically active in Kirby's system, so you don't have to like wait for any type of animation or anything of the sort. You can walk over it and just immediately swallow to get rid of that item and whatever else you had in your stomach. So it makes getting that microphone really convenient, because we can just walk over it, swallow it, and then try to take off the coconuts to reduce lag. That's all this stage really is reducing lag. Float Islands is by far one of the laggiest stages in the game, both extra mode and normal mode. Hope y'all are having a whale of a time. All right. So here we're gonna get the mint leaf, because in Kirby's Dream Land there are no power-ups yet or copy abilities. We have the mint leaf, and we have mint leaf and curry. That's how we destroy things here. And our breath is so minty fresh that we can take out a zeppelin. So. Alright, so now we're going to Bubbly Clouds. This is the endurance stage. This is the longest stage in the run, where we get to face off against Kracko and Kracko Jr. This is the stage, if anything does go wrong, it's probably going to be this stage here. We're just going to take our time here because the timing is completely off now. Alright, and we're good. So here you can just walk under all the Waddle Dees and Waddle Doos. Doesn't matter at all. Here we're gonna do a slide, baseball slide underneath the Bronto Bird. I don't know what they're actually called in this version. Oh, I messed that up hard. All right, we're good. We're fine. We're fine, chat. All right. Big jump over the Scarfies here. Hit Sir Kibble off the screen. So here we're gonna try. We're gonna try for it. We're not gonna get it. This is a little scary now, not gonna lie. So we didn't get the D spawn that I was hoping for. Oh, we didn't even get the break either. Alright, so the reason this is scary is this part right here now. Yep, that's why that's scary. The timing's completely off at that point, so that's fine. There we go. That's what we wanted. We're not gonna get the D spawn because we already messed it up, but our timing is actually pretty accurate now. So here we're gonna go through, and our timing is spot on. That's how that screen is supposed to look. So we got Kracko Jr. here. Kracko Jr. is gonna drop a Waddle Doo. 3 hits, Kracko Jr. is gone. There's a couple places you can stand to be safe. I like to just stand right here because it's less walking for Kirby. Kirby doesn't like to count his steps, so from there we're going to go on to the next stage. You see, we get background glitch. Been a hot minute since I've gotten it, especially in a marathon. Oh, we got it, dude. Let's go. It's like I've ran this game. All right, so background glitch. It saves almost no time at all, but it looks cool. So we want to go for that second rung up there because it lines us up with the drop onto that platform. And we're gonna go up here. We don't want to shoot the Scarfy. The Scarfy explodes does damage to us. Now we're gonna get our curry here and just blow through all these blocks here. Normal mode, these stars that are falling don't hurt you. And the reason we know that they don't hurt us is because they're not flashing. Pretty much anything flash in this game will hurt you. So here we want to hang out to the right side-ish of the screen. There is a kamikaze, well, there's a kamikaze duck in extra mode. There's also a kamikaze pronto Burt in normal mode that will come at you from the left-hand side if you're too far over to the middle. So here we are in Kracko here. We're not doing any RNG lips, as you can see here. I don't know any of the RNG lips, and I can still beat the game pretty quick without them. So what we gotta do here is the Kracko, we gotta wait for him to drop a Waddle Doo. Maybe I should learn the RNG manips after this. Jeez. Wait for him to drop a Waddle Doo. Anytime, Cloud. This is what happens when you defeat Sephiroth. Just doesn't want to drop Waddle Doos anymore. There you go, bud. But this might be the worst Kracko I've ever had in my life. Okay, well, such is life. So there is a soft lock on this fight in particular. We'll talk about that quick because we love talking about soft locks here. So you see how Kracko swoops down at the bottom there? If I were to shoot him right there at the peak of his bottom, that star goes below the floor plane and I can't collect it. Therefore, locking the game. That is one of many soft locks in Kirby Stream Lane, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that's why you don't see Kirby in Maru's mission. Kirby couldn't live on that planet. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Lolo and Lolo refight. The reason we go here first is because after Kirby has done baseball sliding on his face, that's the closest door that we are. So we're gonna go into here, just go to this immediately. Okay. Can I have that block, please, ma'am? Okay, no, apparently not. Okay. So Lolo will be the first one down. Okay, well, Lolo's gonna fall in his tracks next. If you wonder why there was never a Lolo and Lolo 4, this is why right here. Kirby actually kills him. So that's why we never got another puzzle game after that. So here we're just gonna go to Kracko. And we're gonna do a Gordo skip here. We're gonna take an intentional damage here, go behind the Gordo and go into the doors. Now I talked about Gordos earlier, how they do 3 damage to you. In the 5th stage, or Mount DDD, Gordos will instantly kill you. Does not matter how much health you have, they will just outright kill you. So, to get around that, the normal way is to collect the Kirby mirror, doppelganger, whatever you want to call it, and that breaks out all the sprites on the screen. Or, if you have invisibility frames from taking damage, you can go behind the Gordo and go into the door. Now, I will tell you, the hardest boss in the game are the doors. So, here we're gonna cut the audio cue by holding up. Saves a little bit of time. Now we're gonna go to the Float Islands refight here. This is probably my favorite refight, except when the clam wants to do that to me. So here we have to be really careful. If we touch any of the spikes, we lose half of the remaining hit points that we have. We're gonna play it safe, go to the bottom route. The amount of times I've hit those spikes is pretty embarrassing, but live and let live, right? So here we're gonna fight Kabula again. There we go. If you don't know what Kirby's hitbox is, we gotta be careful. If we don't know what Kirby's hitbox is, it's Kirby's face. Anything around Kirby's face is just imagination, it's make-believe. So we gotta be pretty careful. If we actually hit Wispy in the face at all, Wispy's face does 2 damage. And we can just outright die if we touch Wispy's face. And the apples and the gusts only do 1 damage. Extra mode Wispy fight's actually pretty challenging because he drops Gordos as well. So you have to understand how the Gordo drop works. But luckily this is normal mode. We'll spit in his eye for good measure. Now we're gonna face off against DDD. We're gonna try to do DDD with 2 health here. DDD's gonna give us 1 of 4 attacks. He's gonna give us the suck attack, the jump attack. Okay, Kirby didn't want to do anything there, so I'm a little nervous here. And the hammer attack, which is the attack I typically like to have, because he will hammer the last known location of Kirby. Whenever DDD does a step back like that, that means he is going to be coming at you with a suck ability. We're gonna hang out here to the side. So in extra mode, if you can get DDD to go, oh boy, off screen, you can actually manipulate him to do the jump. Okay, I went up instead of out. The jump ability. And wow, you know, I do Rustless last night. I had such a good time last night in normal mode. This is why you play extra mode. Things are just faster. All right. Jump ability. We could go for a double hit, but apparently my thumbs don't want to be useful this morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I only got like 3 hours of sleep. I want that Final Fantasy VII run though. Like, I don't know. Kudos to the people that run Final Fantasy VII or just RPGs in general. I don't know how y'all can do it for 7 hours. I'd have to get up and like go to the washroom or something. Like I'd have to like do like my knees would be so stiff. My eyes would hurt so bad. All right, here we go. One more hit. And time. Underestimate still, not a great run, but underestimate still. All right, so there we go. That is Kirby Dream Land, not extra mode. And here we get to see Kirby turn into a balloon, lift the castle off Mount DDD, and we're gonna drop all the food across the world because we gotta feed the kids. See? I would never lie to you, chat. All right, that is KDL. If you're honestly looking to get into Game Boy speedrunning, there's a few games I can suggest. Kirby's Dream Land, without learning any of the crazy tech that's out there now, like no curry kill, no RNG, manip, none of that, is one of the easiest speedruns to get into because there are pretty much no glitches to get a really good time. Maru's mission isn't awful if you're up to grinding for some RNG on the power-ups, but your eyes gotta be real ready for some flashing. That's all I gotta tell you for that one. Also Shaq Fu. So, and yes, there's a Shaq Fu for the Game Boy for those that don't know. Go play it. It's probably the best game that's ever been created on this earth. But thank you all for having me. RGL, thank you again for having me in another marathon. I appreciate you all. Always happy. Always happy to be a part of the marathon. Next up, I believe we have Metroid Extraction. Look here. Yeah, we got Metroid Extraction by Linkemeister. That's what we're going with. 100%. So definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you all. Have a fantastic rest of your day and enjoy the marathon.